Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Apologies, my hair looked a little bit crazy today because all I did was just get out of the shower last night, let it air dry, and then I brushed it out this morning. But that just means we are testing out a new hair tool that I have been looking forward to trying with you guys, and that is the Kristin Ess 3-in-1 flat iron. If you guys have been watching some of my recent videos, you guys know that I am pretty obsessed with all the Kristin Ess hair tools. I have reviewed 2 of her curling irons, different sizes to give you different types of curls, but I will link those videos for you below if you haven't gotten a chance to check those out. But spoiler alert, I love them both. And so my sister Wandy actually got this for me for Christmas, and I have been saving it to try out with you guys. I am dying to try and practice a little bit more of my flat iron waves, where it almost gives you that just like wave in the hair, you know, like not anything too crazy, like not tight curls or anything, but it's almost where it's like an effortless wave in the hair where you're like, did she like wake up like that? Is that a cool kink that she has in her hair? But then obviously we gonna put it in there because my hair is pretty straight. Of course, her products are always just so beautiful. I just love how white it is with the really pretty gold plates, and it's just like, oh, that reminds me of that episode of Friends where Joey's on that pyramid show and he's like, paper, snow, a ghost. But I love how all of her, you know, tools are just so pretty and white. And this sounds awesome. Rapid heat technology, rounded barrel, and floating plates for maximum versatility without snagging or creasing. That sounds great. Titanium plates for styling faster, enhance shine, and eliminates frizz. Okay, I feel like I need some of that help right now. And then 4 heat settings, auto shut off, and 9-foot swivel cord. So, you know, we got a lot of room for activities with that cord. Okay, so here she is, in all her glory. So beautiful. And then again, love how long the cord is. And I love that it comes with this little Velcro guide because it makes it really easy to just wrap up the cord and store it in your drawer or whatever after you're done. Oh my God, look at this cord. Okay, I'm going to plug her in so she can heat up and be ready for us. Okay, so looks like the power button is in here. So that's kind of nice, so then you don't like accidentally turn it off while you're using it. From what I learned for Kristin Ess tools is that you do have to hold it down to turn it on. It has 4 heat settings, 280, 365, 400, and 440. So I'm gonna try 365. I'm worried that 400 might be a little bit too hot, but okay. She is warming up for us. And oh, it comes with this guy because it doesn't have like any sort of like lock or anything like that. So when you store it, you just slip this sucker on to keep it closed. Okay, cool. All right, so you guys know the drill. We've got to prep my hair. So I think I'm actually going to do it in 3 sections this time. I think that might be a little bit easier when I'm doing this type of flat iron wave. So I'm just going to pin up this top section of hair and just start with this section. And then prior to using any sort of hot tool, make sure you add some sort of heat protectant. So this is awesome. You guys probably know I've used this in a lot of my other videos, but this is the R&Co Outer Space. It's a flexible hairspray, and it also heat protects your hair when you put it on. So it's kind of like double duty heat protection, and then also will help the flat iron waves stay as well. And when it says flexible hairspray, it really is. It does such a good job at holding, but it doesn't at all give you that like wet or like crunchy feeling at all in the hair. So love that. Then I'm gonna brush it out so it's nice and smooth. Okay, so these flat iron waves definitely take a lot of practice. I've only done this 1 or 2 other times, so bear with me as I'm getting the practice in. But I did watch a tutorial that my hairstylist did on Instagram. I'll be sure to link it below for you. She's at Barb Does Hair, and she's absolutely amazing. I love her so much. I've been seeing her for I don't know, 10 years now. She's been doing my hair for 10 years now. She always has some really cool tutorials, so I am definitely going to share a lot of the tips that I learned from her. 365 is done flashing, so I think that means we are ready to go. But again, all of her tools just feel so nice and comfortable, and I could just tell the way that the plates are. I'm hoping that it's just going to glide really nicely in my hair. Okay, so let's get started. I'm just going to probably take this into 2 separate chunks. I'm going to like do this and then do this. Okay, so you see how there's like kind of just like a little wave in the hair, like nothing too crazy. Again, this motion takes some practice. Okay. So I'm just like switching the directions of where I'm dragging it through my hair. And this is like the bottom layer, so this is like kind of like a good way for me to get my practice in. Gotta watch my ear. Okay, so like pulling down and then under and then up and then under. Okay, you see how there's that little kink there? Okay, so I know it's like not that noticeable, but hopefully when I do my whole head, you'll see that I have this like little wave in the hair that almost looks like, could it be natural, you know? Like, is that just how my hair is when I wake up? And yeah, you can like kind of go back and like make corrections, but again, I feel like the motion just kind of takes some practice. All right, and then I'm gonna take another little clip just to clip this hair back so it doesn't get all caught up in my next layer. But then this top section, I'm gonna split again into 2 parts. To be honest, I feel like I just like focus the most energy on that top section because that's the most noticeable. All right. This way, this way, this way. And maybe straight the ends. Okay, here we go. We got a little wave there. Okay, and I think I'm gonna leave this end like straight. This is going really well. You see how smooth it is? I don't have any issues with any of the hair getting like caught or, you know, pulled or anything weird like that. Maybe the little S waves are getting a little too crazy, but we'll see how it goes when I like zhuzh it out. And let down the rest of this bad boy. Okay, and then some of the tricks that I learned from my hair girl, Barb, is specifically for these flat iron waves. She said it looks really nice when you part your chunks, to part them when it's like parallel to your hairline. For example, I'm taking the first chunk here, so probably we'll be splitting this up into like 3 or 4 chunks or separate times. And then let me just clip this back so it's out of the way. But you see how this chunk is like parallel to my hairline? So then she also teaches to take the flat iron and going down and then starting like the first little bump out, like right around where your cheekbone is. And it kind of gives you that like 70s like wave vibe. So let's see if I can do it like she teaches. So starting up here like this way, and then bringing it out around my cheek, then out again, and then out. Yay! Okay, so you see how it's like kind of flat up here, but then it like pokes out right around my cheek, and then gives you that like 70s vibe wave. Okay, I'm feeling that, I'm feeling that. Cool. But again, like if you don't get quite the shape that you want, you can always just go back in to kind of accentuate it a little bit more, you know? A trick that Barb does for the pieces kind of back in the crown, she likes where it's like a little bit more volume back here. So then instead of like going down this way like we've been doing, she kind of rounds it up. So then there's a little bit more volume up here first, and then do it back. So again, rounding up a little bit so you get more volume at the crown. All right, you see a little volume bump back there? Okay, I don't know if I love this piece kind of doing that thing, but I can always go back and fix it. And another quick shout out to my hair girl, Barb. She gave me these for my birthday. Aren't they so cute? They're Kristin Ess setting clips, and I've actually never used these before. I think they're so cool because like this thing basically helps you set waves or, you know, whatever you want in your hair, but then it doesn't give you any sort of dent or crease that like other clips would do. So because I kind of like this part a little bit more flat, I think while I'm doing the other side, nice to kind of have the setting clip flattening this area out right there. Yes. All right, moving on to this side. Rounded by the cheekbone, and then alternate. Okay, so I like the little bump by the cheekbone, but I think I need to accentuate this one a little bit more that way. Yes, love it. I'm really feeling this look. Another one of these clips to kind of set this section right here. Right, and remember the pieces by the crown, I'm rounding up and out first to give me that little bit of volume. Okay, let me zhuzh everything out and remove these setting clips. But also I feel like these would be just kind of cute in your hair, you know? Like I feel like those would be cute. You can put them in backwards so then the clip isn't facing out. I think they're cute, but I like how it helps you set, so I have this flat piece to accentuate the little cheekbone bump. Ah, I love it. Okay, so I think to finish it off, just to make sure I get a little bit of va-va-voom in the hair a little bit more, I'm going to hit it with a little bit of the Orbe Dry Texturizing Spray. This is awesome. It just gives you like a volume and a little bit of grit in the hair. This is fresh hair. I just washed it last night, so I feel like I need a little bit of that like in the root. Okay, what do you guys think? think I'm really liking this look. Last step, this is a new thing that I recently discovered. This is from Amazon. It's like a hair finishing stick. It helps you kind of tame these like flyaways here a little bit and like my baby hairs from being a little bit too crazy. I'll be sure to link this below for you, but I talked about this in a new makeup haul that I did last week, so I can link that below if you guys haven't checked out that video. It's kind of just like this little hair gel situation to calm these little baby hairs down so it's not too crazy. I don't want to slick down really too much of the hair, just a little bit so it doesn't look like too much sticking up. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you need a new hair straightener, or even if you don't need it but you want to just upgrade yours, this one is so nice. This is from Target for $80. You guys hear me say this all the time, but her hair tools are just so nice. They're so easy to use. They feel very comfortable. I feel like the grip, you know, you don't have to put too much effort to clamp things down or anything like that. The plates just really do glide through your hair with the greatest of ease. So if you are in the market or just want to treat yourself to this gorgeous flat iron, it's so cool because you really can do a lot of things with it, like flat iron waves, straighten your hair. You can even curl with it. I am actually not very great with flat iron curls, so maybe that'll be something I try to play around with, some flat iron curls. All right, I'll be sure to link everything I used today and all the videos that I mentioned in the description box below. Please let me know if you have any questions for me in the comment section. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like this look? I'm really enjoying it, so I will definitely be continuing to rock this vibe. Again, thank you so much for being here. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. And as always, please be sure to take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.